When Zidane Iqbal headed back to the dressing room following the conclusion of Manchester United's 1-1 draw with Rayo Vallecano at Old Trafford in their final pre-season friendly last July, he probably didn't think that would be his last first-team appearance. However, despite producing a handful of promising performances during the pre-season tour of Thailand and Australia, he has not earned a single minute of first-team football this season. The Iraq international has not made a competitive appearance for United since in the 1-1 draw with BSC Young Boys in the Champions League in December 2021, which marked his debut. Considering he looked so sharp and bright during preseason, Iqbal is bound to have been left feeling frustrated with the lack of opportunities given to him by Erik ten Hag. He has been on the substitutes bench on 17 occasions this term but has not once been called upon by the Dutchman. United went into this season with the centre of midfield being their most problematic area, and knew they had to transform that position, something they have, of course, achieved through the signings of Christian Eriksen and Casemiro. Marcel Sabitzer has also impressed since his January arrival from Bayern Munich. Iqbal, however, was never likely to be considered as a regular starter this season, such as his current level of inexperience at the age of just 19 years old. Nevertheless, after being one of United's breakout stars in preseason, leaving supporters purring at his potential, he would have hoped for a few minutes here and there, particularly in cup competitions. Once you have worked your way through United's list of senior midfield options, such as Scott McTominay, Donny van de Beek, Bruno Fernandes, Sabitzer, Eriksen, Fred and Casemiro, you find yourself looking at some of the club's younger midfielders. At that juncture you would have identified Iqbal as being next in line. However, the rapid development of Kobbie Mainoo, who has stored 3 senior appearances under his belt this season, has meant that Iqbal has fallen even further down the pecking order. Iqbal, too, has not been helped by ten Hag's reluctance to rotate his pack in cup competitions. Therefore, his only hope of storing any minutes under his belt between now and the end of the season will rest on United securing a top 4 finish with a few games to spare, resulting in their remaining fixtures being dead rubber, giving ten Hag the chance to rotate and possibly experiment ahead of next season. But considering United have plans to further strengthen their midfield options in the summer, it feels as though Iqbal could be even further away from the first-team squad. Turning 20 later this week, he will, come the summer, find himself in a position where he will want regular first-team football away from Old Trafford. There comes a point where youngsters outgrow youth football. It means a season-long loan spell, possibly in the Championship, could be what Iqbal needs next season to take his development to the next level. The Championship is becoming a useful destination for Premier League clubs' young talent to showcase their potential and gain experience from playing in a competitive environment. For example, a season-long loan stint at Sunderland has been the making of Ahmad this season, meaning Ten Hag is considering giving him a chance to prove his worth at Old Trafford next season. Former United midfielder James Garner, although the club made the decision to move him on last summer, also thrived on loan at the same level with Nottingham Forest last season. Iqbal was keen to leave on loan in January, but despite no shortage of interest, he was retained by United, with Ten Hag understood to have informed him that he still had a role to play. However, that has not proven to be the case, considering he has not played a single minute this season. With that said, It would make sense for all parties for United to grant him the loan move he was desperate for a few months ago in the summer. It could, just like it has been for Ahmad, prove to be the making of him, strengthening his chances of returning to United more experienced and more equipped. He offered so much promise in Australia last July, meaning it feels criminal that he has not had so much of a sniff to express himself. A loan move could be just what he needs.